Hello, welcome back to my sewing channel. Today I will be showing you how to cut an overlapping jumpsuit. You can see it, very beautiful, very beautiful, using a pattern. This style is stylish and comfortable, and I will take you through each step in detail so you can easily follow along. Firstly, let's discuss on the material we are going to need in drafting this pattern. We need our pattern paper, pencil, eraser, tape rule, and all the necessary material in drafting pattern, e.g. French curve, hip curve, and so on. Today's video will be splitted into three sections: the front part, the back part, and the trouser part. Today we are going to focus our attention on the front part area, and I want you to let us consider that this tie is a dartless tie, dartless, sleeveless, and overlapping style. Firstly, let's talk about the measurement for the front vertical lines, which are neck to shoulder, bust, under bust, waist, and hip. My neck to shoulder is 178, to bust is 9. To bust is 9. Under bust is 14, waist is 17 and a half, and hip is 24 and a half. Please like, share, and subscribe to my sewing channel on how to draft, cut, and sew trendy style. At the top of our pattern paper, we measure 1.5 inch so that we get a straight line to work on. Roll it straight together. Also, at the edge of folded pattern paper, measure 1.5 inch too to get a straight line. This will help us to get accurate lines to work on. One and a half. Connect all those marks with your ruler together. Make sure you use a sharpened pencil when drafting a pattern. So it's now time for us to input all our vertical lines. This upper part will serve as our top line that all the measurement will start from. So my shoulder line is 178. My neck to bust line 9. Neck to under bust 14. To my waist 17 and a half. And hip 24 and a half. All this mark will also be marked at the other side to get a straight line. 178, 9, 14, 17 and a half, 24 and a half. So let's use our ruler to connect all this mark together. This upper part is our shoulder line. This is our bust line. Neck to under bust. Waist. And hip. The last is the hip. These are all our vertical line. So let's get the midpoint of waist and hip, which is 3.5. Also, the shoulder and the bust line, we get the mid part of it. This part will serve as our across back line. Let's connect the two marks together to get a straight line. Now we are done inputting our vertical lines. So the next step is to let me label all the thing we've done. The top line is our neck opening. The second line is shoulder line. This is our cross back line. This is our bust line, under bust line, waist. There's a little mistake there. That's under bust line. Waistline. Final line is our hip line. Now we are done inputting our vertical lines. So the next thing to do is to input our horizontal line. So let's start with the neck opening. My neck opening here is 3 inches. While at the other line, which is the shoulder line, shoulder to divided by 2, shoulder to shoulder divided by 2. With my shoulder here is 14.5 divided by 2 is 7.25. I'm making use of that same 7.25 at the across back. 7.25 at the across back. So for my bust circumference is 40 inches. I will add extra 4 inches to it for ease. Divided by 4. That means 40 plus 4 is 44. The answer divided by 4 is 11 inches. So I will measure my 11 inches at the bust line. I'm placing my tape rule starting from that center front line. I want to extend my lines to get my 11 inches. So the next thing to do is to come to the waist. Since our pattern, the pattern we are drafting today is dartless, all we need to do is to measure our normal waist. We won't add any additional dart. Here, my waist circumference is 34. So 34 divided by 4, it will give us 8.5. So starting from center front line, I will measure my 8.5. So the next thing to do is to come to our hip. My hip circumference is 40 inches. 40 divided by 4 is 10. So we mark our 10 here starting from our center front line. So we are done marking out all the necessary things to do. So let's connect it together. From that neck opening, we roll it slightly to our shoulder line. The way you see me doing it, from neck opening to shoulder line. So let's connect all those marks at the shoulder to across back and the bust line together to form our armhole. So let's link the marks together. From that one, connect it together. Flip your French curve to continue the joining of the armhole lines together. So the next thing to do is to bring out the side shape. can see how I'm using my pattern drafting material to connect it together. We stop at the waist. So this is the hip side of it. Wow. So to get a nice shape at the waist, we need to make the French curve to give us a coffee shape at that waist side. We blend. Can you see? Can you see? Very beautiful. Dartless style. This is a block, dartless block. Don't forget that we are doing, our pattern is a sleeveless style. So in this armhole, we need some adjustment to do. At the bust line, we need to move up by 3/4 inch. And at the shoulder line, we will come in by 5/8, depending on how you want it to be. Here I'm using 5/8. So I will now reshape my armhole. Reason for all this is to tighten our armhole area so that the armhole will be firm. You link all the lines together. You can see the way I'm shaping it. So after this, we erase our previous armhole. We erase that previous armhole. So this new armhole is our main armhole that I want to use. So this sleeveless armhole. At the side, we will now need to reshape the side. Connect that shape to the armhole. Reshape that side to the armhole. So what we are going to do here now, we will measure what is at the bust line, which is 11 inches. So we now repeat it at where we stop. Mark that 11 inches. So connect it with our previous side line. As you can see, our pattern is forming small. Connect each lines together. Erase this side. So we are through with that side. We've done our pattern to be sleeveless. So the next thing to do here is to extend our pattern. We want to extend our pattern from waist. From waist, we extend it. We extend the line. So we extend that line. You can see, I've already extended the line. So the next thing is to move up at the waist. We want to move up so that our jumpsuit will be nice when we move up. So we move up from the waistline up by 3/4 or 5/8, depending on what you want. So this 3/4. Make a straight line. And this part will serve as our new waistline. New waistline. This is our waistline now. So don't forget that we are going to add 1/2 inch. This is our new waistline. So let's extend the line. Measure 3/4 inch to there to get a straight line. So now half of our waist measurement, which is 8.5, 8.5 divided by 2, will be measured at that front side, which is 4.25. Mark it like. Don't forget that we did not need the down part of it. Our pattern will stop at the waistline. I told you before that this video will be split into three: the upper part, the down part, and the back side. So we want to focus our discussion today on the upper part. So in this junction, let's move to the neck part area. For the back neck side, we come down by 1¼ and the neck opening for front is 3 inches. So let's connect all the points together. Let's first make a straight line and connect the line. This is the back line, but in this video we are focusing on the front. So the other line is the neck line. This one I'm doing is the front neckline. That's the back neckline. So let's flip our pattern paper to bring out our overlapping shape. So connect this point here with a straight ruler to the neck point. So the next thing is to bring out the shape, shape for the lapel. So at the across back, I move in by 1/2 inch, 1½ inch. So we now connect it to our neck opening point. So you can make use of straight ruler, or if you like, you can use a curve ruler. But here, I want to make use of a straight ruler. So connect it together like this. See? And link this line to the waist. Link it to the waist. Wow. So in this case, this side serves as our neck area. We want to bring out this shape you are seeing. We want to bring it, we want to make it to come to the other side. So at this area, we need our tracing wheel to bring out the shape to the other side of the paper. This is our neck opening part now. So let's flip the paper inward and bring out the shape. Can you see all those shapes? We now bring it out with our tracing wheel. You can see the shape is reflecting at the other side. Can you see? So let's use our normal thing we use in shaping it to bring out the shape. Can you see? We are almost done with this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my video. This is all for the front pattern. The only thing here is to add allowance. You know, we are going to join the upper part with the down part. So we need ½ inch allowance at this down part. At the side, add preferable allowance. Likewise, at the armhole area, we add ½ inch to it, ½ inch to it, and also the shoulder, ½ inch to it. So don't forget, I told you earlier that this pattern is split into 3 sections, and today we focus on the upper part of it. The remaining video for the down and the back, it will come up. So like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.